Shooting on the move has opened up a world of discussion about what's the proper way to put distance between you and the bad guy. Some people will tell you to walk straight backwards, reaching back with your foot to make sure there's nothing behind you. It's kind of like a ninja move. You got to feel if there's anything back there before you transfer the weight on your foot. Gives you a good opportunity to fall down if there's anything in your way while you're trying to back up. There is a better way for you to put some distance between you and the bad guy while moving in a much more natural style. Instead of walking straight backwards and trying to figure out what's behind you and possibly falling over backwards, access your firearm, immediately pivot, and you can put a hand out in front of you, you can be looking at the bad guy, you can be shooting, and you can be figuring out which way you're going. You're also moving in a much more natural running motion or walking motion, depending on how quick you want to get out of there. And that allows you to maintain your balance better, move a little bit more quickly, and make sure you don't fall down. Now, there is some debate about this. A lot of people will say, well, you're giving the bad guy your gun. Okay, if we're within extreme close quarters battle distance and we're at arm's reach,
you are dead.
Yep, first shot we're gonna fire from here at retention, and then we're gonna turn and take a step. Now we've already got another 3 feet. Put the gun up.
Let's go on ahead and just put it out there. If you do any of that shit that you see that guy doing on there, you are gonna die. Why are you gonna die? Because first of all, you're too close. You have violated the 21-foot rule. What's the 21-foot rule? The bottom line is this: within 21 feet, if that person or that assailant is inside of 21 feet, there is no way possible that you would be able to react faster than the defendant or the person who is trying to kill you is acting. You ready? Go.
So you shot him first. Yeah.
Now, I took off running. Remember how I said action beats action is faster than reaction, right? You see, I took off first. And when I took off first before he did, as soon as he started to take off running, what did I do? Turn around and shot him just that fast. You couldn't even react fast enough. You get it now, right?
What you need to do is you need to create distance, which will give you time to respond to that threat. But at so close of a distance in arm's length, not only are you inside of that 21-foot rule, not only are you violating that 21-foot rule, but by the time you reach for your gun, as this guy has said that you should have done, by the time that you even grab your chest and reach for your gun, that person will instinctively stab you or shoot you. Why is that? The body is primed with inner defense mechanisms against things that it perceives to be a deadly threat. If that person thinks that you are going for a gun or thinks that you are going for something that is going to kill them or stop their deadly threatening actions, regardless of legality, they are going to instinctively respond, which means you are going to die. You need to create a distraction, which is going to manufacture the ability to create distance, which will give you time to respond to that deadly threat. You need to get off that X, just like this. It's called smash, strike, move, assess, shoot to stop, and hell out of there. I say again, strike, move, assess, shoot to stop, and hell out of there. Where are you striking and why are you striking? At that distance, you are too close to be trying to grab your gun. So you need to create a distraction by striking the subject along the jawline or at the throat area. Throat punch him if you got to. Create that distraction, which will manufacture time to get off that X and move. That's the next one. Move off that X. I don't like what this instructor said. Why would I create distance along the same line that the person would be shooting me? I want to get off that X. Everybody moves forward. Few people move backward. Even fewer move laterally. You need to get off that X by laterally moving. While you're doing that, you're assessing eyeballs on the threat. Don't you ever take your eyeballs off of the threat. Eyeballs on the threat. So you're actually assessing while you're striking and while you're moving. Then you're going to assess during all that to see if the deadly threat is still deadly, and if so, while you're drawing your pistol, after you draw your pistol, shoot to stop. The Mozambique is a great drill. 2 to the chest, 1 to the ocular cavity. If it's even necessary, that strike could be hard enough where that alone could stop that deadly threat. The goal is not always to kill. The goal is to shoot or take actions to stop the deadly threat. You want to get off that X, and then after you get through, hell out of there to safety and call 911. Follow me on YouTube, Instructor Mike. Follow me on Facebook, Mike Brown or Instructor Mike, and have a freaking awesome day.